Okay, that's the song that is actually or has been number one. I'm not sure if it still is this week. Anyway, so this song came about. Oh, all right, first, let me talk about Kate. Kate is a young earth and she sits on a monkey. So, elementally, this is her as the earth, and then her expression is there. But you can see here, elementally, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Earths. Now, everyone will have 8 ticks in their charts. She's actually got 5 of them are in Earth. Okay, I spoke about somebody that is young Earth this week already. And it's why is there so many Earths in the limelight is because of what 2020 is. 2020 brings them unexpected money or money, either way. And what it also does is it brings power. So this is the tiger at the same time. So this power is underneath. And sometimes when something like this, we call it a clash. So when a clash actually happens, it brings it to this person. And so for Kate, this is the power. And the power comes to the monkey. The monkey is her metal. So that's her expression, her talents, her skills. So anything that comes out of her mouth this year for this person, it's like she's got to shine. And how is she going to shine? So how is anybody even going to know this? So she comes into a luck pillar at 58. And at 58, this is a harmony. So again, this is money. And that money sits on power. This is so harmonious. It's ridiculous. So this harmonizes with this. And this is her 10-year luck pillar that started at 58. This harmonizes with this harmonizes with this. All these animals are in harmony. The year is in harmony there, even though it's in clash. When a clash, we call it a challenge. When a challenge is favorable, it brings something back. So with Kate, this young earth on metal, so anything she actually does is huge. What a lot of people don't know is that she's a legend on her own. She dances, she sings, she actually produces her own songs because she didn't want somebody there to tell her what she can and can't do. So she's done it all on her own. My kids know who she is because I pumped that when they were younger. Yeah, I brainwashed them in 80s music, 80s and 90s, 70s, went back as 60 as well. So that's how they know all of this. But there's a series that is out. It's called, oh my God, I went blank. It's called Maturity. Stranger Things. And in the last season or the season 4, which just finished, I don't watch it, okay, but because one of my kids was watching it and I was typing away, I could see a lot of things. And then the song came on. And it's only in the last episode of season 4 that I caught it. And I thought, oh my God, this is why this is number one now, and realized it. So it's Generation Z, I think they are. So they have just discovered Kate Bush. Well, a lot of people don't know that at 19, which is 78, remember, it's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home. Yeah, Wuthering Heights. And then the other one, babushka, 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 yeah, yeah. Anyway, so that is like she's from 78 to now. That's a lot of years to suddenly for your music to come back. And why? It actually happened at 58. So at 58, she is now, can't think how old she is now, but she's in this thing somewhere. Yeah. Anyway, so she is English as well. She's, as I said, songwriter, producer, all of that sort of stuff. But she is also um, the first artist to get a number one song which she has written and promoted and produced herself. That's right. And before this song hit number one, the person that actually was the, what do they call it? There's a word for it. That had the number one at such a certain age was Cher, and now she's toppled her down now. Like have a hit at such an older age, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. All right, so she is unconventional. She is theatrical, and she's elementally. I remember once reading something about people, in the music industry, and they are Sphinx like, and she's one of those. Michael Jackson was one of those, Andy Warhol, David Bowie. Yeah, they're that Sphinx, the Sphinx with the um, lion body and the human head. Yeah, like that. And the Sphinx thing is actually huge. You can go and Google that yourself, all right? So with all of her songs, etc., she was in control. She is a great recluse as well. But elementally, this earth is the mountain. So you can't move a mountain. You've got to blow it up to move it. But in this case, when a chart comes along and it's saying, yeah, you're going to earn so much money, blah, 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 blah. And, she would have thought, if I was doing her chart, she would have thought, yeah, can't see it. And look what happens. So when it's your time to shine, when your money is coming in, sometimes like her, she didn't have to do anything. Somebody, actually, it was Winona Ryder, I think, kept wearing her T-shirt to because she's in Stranger Things. So yeah, it took one person, someone else saw that, the music person saw that and thought, but picking that song is fantastic. If you get a chance, I'll put a link, click on it, and she does all the dancing. It's so unconventional. And this is back 70s. So she is an amazing woman. If you've never had one of her songs, then you're living under a rock. I'm doing a lot of that, aren't I? You're living under a rock. All right, so with the monkey here, because it's a challenge, this challenge brought it to her. It brought it to her here, and it's part of the wood. This is wood, this is wood. It's part of that wood direction wise. And so for her, she even in this generation, I'm sure it's Generation Z, in this Generation Z, she even toppled Harry Styles. Yeah. Who's going to rule the world? Women. So this is how we look at a chart. For some of you, if this is your first time seeing it, then, it might be a little bit too much, but yeah. When I was looking up her birth date, I remember that she even wrote the song Lara, but it's spelled Lyra, from The Great Compass. Nicole Kidman was in it, that one. So she wrote Lara, the song for that as well. So this is her, unconventional, theatrical. She's the mountain, like even Muhammad went to the mountain. So people come to her. She doesn't go anywhere. But when your chart says, this is what's going to happen, the year says, this is what's going to happen, you can't stop that. Nuh-uh-uh. That's the good thing about knowing your birthday. Yeah, one day I'll find it out. I hope you enjoyed this. Please click on the link. I will put the song that did this. But with Stranger Things, I'm sure that's the name of the thing. I only had to watch like half on and off, watch the last 4, I think, episodes, and I kind of knew what was going on. I'm like that. I fast forward things. But this one, I just happened to see it. And another song on this, now I'm going to show my age, Susie and the Banshees. You know what I'm talking about. Have a great day.